Listen keenly to the voice of my heart. Before it is too late, I vanish to the crowd and lose my words. I'm outside here with the world. Maybe the world could hear me cry. Hoping that someone there is gonna hear me out. I'm lost. Lost and stuck in this crazy generation where honesty means nothing and dishonesty means everything. A generation where if you think of progressing more than your father is a mystery. Making sense is dysentery. I'm living in this generation where friends are better than harvest and Friday nights are always the best. A world where small kids hope to grow up being president, but they all end up being residents. A generation which convinced me that don't stress yourself, come have a rest. You will only live once. A generation that doesn't care. A generation that never followed the theme of taking care. We don't fear the screenshot. We don't fear the gunshot. We fear the screenshot. We are living, the world is bouncing and nothing is missing. When they told me that friends are better than families and we are living like there is no families, I'm that guy who believes in limits than the sky. Now that everything is gone, the sky isn't my limit to take care of me. I'm living in the world where everything flows. The only thing I find harder is waking up. A world full of light, but inside me I'm filled with darkness. Darkness on my forehead. My future is just a mess. Welcome to this society where education is just a skill if you don't sign a deal. Your CVs can't make sense. Your certificates are called papers. So hey, tell my teacher I'm educated, but I never made it because someone somewhere signed a deal using the work of my hand. Welcome to this society where they promised me to make it in life. When they promised me never to make it because they used the back door while I was in the waiting room, waiting for the front door to be open, gently asking God to open every door. Welcome to this society where they expected me to make it in life while they can't make me to make what makes life. A society that will encourage you to think smart but not to work hard.
I'm also an author. I was not prepared for this program, but I must say one or two words. I wrote a book called Atrocities in the Airstrip, the Wagala Massacre 1984. I started writing that book back 2019 December, and it was launched in April 2020 during the corona. I was not able to do a function like this because of the corona, and it was not launched well. I managed to bring 300 copies. The book was a short story book, 5,000 pages, non-fiction containing 4 chapters. The reason why I wrote that book was I was a Wagala orphan myself. My father died in Wagala in 1980. Rukia Mohamed, this is something worth celebration. A lady writing a book. Just clap for her. Please. I am urging, we want to have more writers, Somali writers, female and male, both. So the problem is we are not supported. The challenges is leaders are not supporting the Somali writers. Now that there's a new government, county government, that our governor was sworn in yesterday, we want all the Somali writers to be promoted by the county. Rukia, we have to support her, and the leaders must support her. Now that we have elected senators, women rep, governor, MPs, MCS, me, I was not supported. But no problem, we will be writing more books, but we want support. And we have the CAC Education Malimo Hussein Sugo. I'm very happy because he will pass that message to the concerned, department, maybe education, the CAC or the governor or whatever. So what I'm saying is, Rukia, bravo, or whatever I say, kudos for the good work.
I will also congratulate our lady who have written such book. In fact, you have done a very good work. You are a role model to all the ladies in Wajeer.
Rukia Mohamed, Rukia, she did a marvelous job in authoring and becoming the best Somali girl from Wajeer who authored the first book. So far, we have not heard of a lady from Wajeer, but we have heard of some boys from Wajeer who have authored some few books. Rukia, she is a role model, and our girls should also take her steps, and therefore we need more others from our girls. We congratulate Rukia for this milestone she has achieved, and we will be in touch and will give you a hand, not only this book, but also you continue authoring more books.
Important event, and it's about the authorship of the book, Untold Principles of Successful People. First, I will start with the author and congratulate her on this achievement. It's not easy, it's not a walk in the park. Congratulations, Madam Rukia, for being one of our young authors from Wajeer. And truly this will be an inspiration to the young population of this county and this country at large. Congratulations to you once again. It's really inspiring. There's wisdom in it, there's knowledge in it. There's a lot hidden in that book. For the readers, please get a copy, read the book for you to grasp the wisdom hidden in it. They say if you want to hide something from Africans, put it in a book. So let that wisdom not be hidden from us by not reading the book. So for reading the book means two things. One, you will get the knowledge from it. So when this author was taking all that time writing this book, it was not about her. It was about the readers. It was about her audience. And that's us. So if we are not reading the book, that means the message is not going home, and her dream is not yet achieved. Secondly, it means to support her and to give her courage, her plus other authors or the upcoming authors. So it means a sense of courage for her book to be read. So if you are not reading the book, that means you are not supporting the cause of Rukia and for those of other authors. I will tell the participant to take the message of the book, that is, taking risk, be passionate, have mentors, follow examples of successful people, and those are some of the message I got in the book, and I will wish you to read.
It's a good day, and it's a dawn for the girl child, and it's a wonderful, mashallah. So I want to congratulate the author, Rukia, my niece. Edo, congratulations. As a mother, I'm congratulating you. As your Edo, I congratulate you. And as the women folk of Wajeer, on their behalf, I congratulate you. And inshallah, we will, in your encouragement and in the confidence you are building into girl child. So I think they will be having more authors, inshallah. So I want to congratulate you. Thank you very much. I don't want to talk much, but I want to congratulate you and to give you and to support you in hope and encouragement in the future, inshallah.
And foremost, I feel honored to be here today in my capacity not only as a director in the county government office, but as a board member of several schools in Wajeer County. I've just retired from being the board chair of Makoror Secondary School, but I'm still a board of one or two more secondary schools. I like to give my personal gratitude to Rukia for her efforts. In the book, The Untold Principles of Successful People is telling us what we do not know that successful people do. I think that's very important. To the principals who are here, through your Kesha and the personal initiative, I'd like to urge you to purchase these books for two reasons. One, to promote the culture of reading. Second, to inculcate or to give motivation to those young boys and girls in secondary schools to emulate Rukia. But when I was in school some 30 years ago, you know, Hosensugo will bear witness. 30 years or so ago, I completed my secondary education in 1989, when many of you are not born. Kina Abdul Fattah Ismail. I'm also happy that one of the local authors has managed to convince the literature team to use one of our books as a set book for literature. This, I think, gives motivation to the writers like Rukia. I'm sure you can also lobby as one of, and your book will be used as one of the set books in secondary school in future, inshallah. Finally, I think reading culture in our schools is dying very fast. It has been overtaken by social media. Our children like using smartphones for so many funny things. But when I was in school some 30 years ago, Sensigo will bear witness. 30 years or so ago, I completed my secondary education in 1989, when many of you are not born. Kina Ismail, Abdul Fattah. We used to read. I am sure in Wajeer High School Library, I was covering from one corner to the other corner. I must have covered so many novels. And that's why you can bear witness from my language. Currently, I'm sure some of the students in secondary schools, in our secondary schools, are very pathetic. Expressing themselves in front of audience or even an interview is very ashamed. I'm sure we have to inculcate that culture of reading. We have to bring it back.
In adding of how to support an author, we need and request everyone who's here at least purchase a book. Outside, there are ladies who are distinct and to tell you the amount of the book goes Kenyan shilling 1,000. So at least let us support our young author, and she should live here smiling. A person give it all the effort to write a book, but like what Ramadan Jero said, that it found itself in the shelves. So it's very bad, and even the person will lack even the zeal to write another book. So the CEC for education is here, my teacher, so at least he can bring that, he can take that message home.
Let me give you a story of how to write a book. For me, I'm good in writing, but becoming an author is something which is a very tall order for me. But the young lady is an inspiring and an epitome of every young lady who's aspiring to become an author. So coming, locking yourself in a room and writing a book. You said in less than 6 months? 6 months. Yeah, 6 months of writing a book. It's like writing a book is something which everyone can't do.
My name is Rukia Mohamed, the author of Untold Principles of Successful People. I'm also the founder of Star Hope Organization, a charity organization. I'm a student at Riara University doing my bachelor in international relations. It took me almost 7 months to write this book. It was a hard decision to take, but after all, I had to take it because, first of all, it was to promote the reading culture. And the second thing that initiated me to write the book is that being a young founder of a charity organization, it was hard for me to raise some of the funds. My friend